In the top stories, government to launch Drive and Solarize clean energy initiatives in January. New digital price tracking tools to strengthen consumer protection. And Senior Minister Douglas praises 2026 budget as a blueprint for sustained growth and national development. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Welcome aboard the MV iConnect, your ultimate vehicle ferry experience. Drive on and drive off with ease, enjoying our spacious car lanes, perfect for your high-end vehicles. Relax in our air-conditioned passenger lounge, complete with free Wi-Fi to keep you connected. Savor a refreshing drink at our onboard bar, where relaxation meets the open sea. Or bask in the sun on our sunroof deck. Experience the hospitality of our friendly and courteous staff, dedicated to making your journey enjoyable. Your safety is our #1 priority. Skip the hassle of cash with our easy online pre-booking system. Whether you're transporting your high-end vehicle or looking for a relaxing trip, the MV iConnect is your seamless solution. Book your journey now at iConnectSKN.com. Drive, relax, connect. The MV iConnect, bridging the crossing.
I'm sorry, I couldn't take any more of your gaslighting. Just go. I got burned too many times. I went to Quartz and found myself a new flame.
Say goodbye to your old appliances and hello to new ones from Quartz, bringing Christmas home.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
The holiday shopping season is here, and ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation wants to help your business shine. With the Holiday Sales Driver, you get the power of radio, television, and social media, all working together to drive customers straight to your door. Book your campaign today and reach thousands of shoppers across St. Kitts and Nevis. Sign up for 3 weeks or more and get a free live on-air feature. Call 465-2621 and ask for our ZIZ sales team. With ZIZ Radio, ZIZ Television, and Big Wave, your holiday sales success starts here.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. First, in local news. 2 major clean energy initiatives are set to launch in January 2026, marking a significant step forward in St. Kitts and Nevis' transition toward renewable and sustainable energy. The initiatives, known as Drive and Solarize, were announced during the budget debate by Member of Parliament for St. Christopher III, Conress Maynard, who also has responsibility for energy. The first initiative, Drive, short for the Decarbonized Roadway Initiative for Vehicle Electrification, establishes a national framework to guide the adoption of electric and hybrid vehicles. Minister Maynard revealed that the recently approved cabinet policy outlines clear and achievable targets aligned with international best practices and local conditions, stating, quote, This policy aligns our transportation, energy, climate, and economic planning to a single coherent direction. That is how serious transitions are done," end quote. As part of the initiative, Cabinet has approved concessions for electric and hybrid vehicles. Further details are expected to be released next month at the official drive launch. The second initiative, Solarize, Solar Integration for Sustainable Energy, introduces regulations for small-scale distributed renewable energy systems. For the first time, individuals and businesses will be encouraged to install rooftop solar systems and will be compensated for excess electricity returned to the national power grid. Minister Maynard said Solarize will serve as a national framework governing the approval, installation, licensing, grid interconnection, and operation of small-scale photovoltaic systems, including those with battery energy storage. He said the program aims to integrate up to 5 megawatts of distributed solar generation capacity by the year 2030. Households and businesses that supply surplus energy to the grid will be paid at a rate of 11 cents per kilowatt hour. The Solarize program is also scheduled to begin in January 2026 as the government continues its push toward a cleaner and more resilient energy future. Also in local news, consumers in St. Kitts and Nevis are set to benefit from new digital tools aimed at helping them make smarter shopping choices as the government moves to modernize consumer protection and price monitoring. Speaking during the budget debate on Friday, Member of Parliament for St. Christopher VI, Dr. Denzel Douglas, announced that a suite of technology-driven initiatives will be introduced in 2026. These include a real-time price monitoring system, a mobile application to track essential food basket items, and a streamlined online portal for consumer complaints. Dr. Douglas said the tools are being developed through a partnership involving the Department of Consumer Affairs, the Department of Information Technology, and the Digital Management Transformation Unit. Noting that the Federation's high mobile phone penetration makes technology an effective way to empower consumers, Dr. Douglas said, quote, "We are asking you, before you go out, have your smartphone. Look at the app and see who has the goods you are looking for and at what price. That is how we have to do it," end quote. The senior minister, who also holds responsibility for international trade and consumer affairs, said traditional pricing models are no longer effective in today's global economy. Instead, consumers must rely on accurate, accessible information to find the most affordable options. Dr. Douglas explained that consumer officers will continue to collect price data across supermarkets. That information will be cross-checked with import records and analyzed to assess markup rates. He said the initiative will strengthen government data collection while providing insights into business practices, consumer behavior, and consumption trends. Dr. Douglas stated, quote, "This is what has to be done in order to protect our consumers and to ensure that there is fairness in what is being collected by the providers of goods and services," end quote. The government says the new tools will help ensure greater transparency and value for money for consumers across St. Kitts and Nevis. And in other local news, Senior Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, Economic Development, Investment, Industry, Commerce and Consumer Affairs, Dr. Denzel Douglas, says the 2026 budget provides a clear and credible roadmap for sustained economic growth, good governance, and inclusive national development in St. Kitts and Nevis. Speaking during the 2026 budget debate in the National Assembly on Friday, Dr. Douglas described the budget as one anchored in purpose and in progress, reflecting a government that has matured through experience, restored stability, and placed people at the center of development. Dr. Douglas said, quote, "We are now in the 4th year of a 5-year term, a moment that demands reflection, accountability, and renewed focus," end quote. He added that the budget is not speculative, but one informed by experience and grounded in the realities of governance since the administration assumed office. The senior minister commended Prime Minister and Minister of Finance Terence Drew for what he described as disciplined and visionary leadership in crafting the 2026 budget, saying, quote, "I wish to place on record my commendation of the Honourable Prime Minister for the clarity, the discipline, and the vision demonstrated in the presentation of this budget," end quote. He said the Appropriation Bill 2026 represents stability, progress, and inclusiveness, noting that the government has worked to restore confidence following the collapse of a previous administration while navigating global economic uncertainty, inflationary pressures, climate vulnerability, and regional geopolitical challenges. As Minister responsible for economic development and investment, Dr. Douglas said the budget aligns fiscal policy with the government's broader development agenda, stating, quote, "This budget reinforces our commitment to economic diversification, investment facilitation, industrial development, consumer protection, and the creation of sustainable, decent work for all our people," end quote. Dr. Douglas concluded that the 2026 budget charts a steady and confident course for St. Kitts and Nevis, balancing growth with equity and ambition with responsibility. After the break, government pushes legislative agenda to boost good governance and national development, and Minister Hanley highlights completed homes and future plans. We'll have the details in a moment.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, Now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip, with Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
This Christmas is an Ultra Cable Christmas. Win now, win weekly. The Cable is giving you the chance to win a brand new 50-inch smart TV, plus your share of over $25,000 in other fantastic prizes. Perform the qualifying action, and you could be our next lucky winner. To add to the excitement, our winning streak grows with each week. Winners will be announced weekly, so don't miss your chance to win big this season. Stay tuned to our social media pages at The Cable St. Kitts to see how to win weekly. The Cable, keeping you connected, entertained, and rewarded, giving you more where it matters, always.
The clock is ticking. It's Hartsford's Building and Nevis Centers and Builders Paradise Christmas Countdown Sale. This Thursday, December 18 to that day, December 20. Enjoy 30% off store-wide all weekend. Plus 12% VAT on that day, Saturday, December 20 on everything you need before the holidays. Don't wait. Time is running out to save big before Christmas Day. Build with us at Hartsford's Building and Nevis Centers and get everyday low prices at Builders Paradise.
The holiday shopping season is here, and ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation wants to help your business shine. With the holiday sales driver, you get the power of radio, television, and social media, all working together to drive customers straight to your door. Book your campaign today and reach thousands of shoppers across St. Kitts and Nevis. Sign up for 3 weeks or more and get a free live on-air feature. Call 465-2621 and ask for our ZIZ sales team. With ZIZ Radio, ZIZ Television, and Big Wave, your holiday sales success starts here.
Welcome back. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis is continuing to strengthen its legislative agenda to promote good governance and national development. Attorney General and Minister of Justice, the Honorable Garth Wilkin, highlighted that the government debated and passed 22 impactful laws this year alone, bringing the total to 87 in just 3 years. Key legislation includes the Vehicle Road and Traffic Amendment Act, improving road safety, the Pensions and GAE Amendment Acts, enhancing benefits for civil servants, and the Plastic Waste Reduction Act, promoting environmental protection. The government also modernized national security laws, supporting the new electronic travel authorization system, and passed legislation on extradition, crime prevention, and financial integrity. Additional laws, including the National Lotteries Act, Gaming Control Amendments, and the Housing and Social Development Levy Act, aim to boost economic diversification and support the new minimum wage. Attorney General Wilkin emphasized that these laws reflect the government's commitment to modernizing the legal framework, strengthening institutions, and serving the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Also in local news, the East Coast Housing Initiative, aiming to build 2,400 affordable smart homes through East Coast Housing Development, has faced legal and financial challenges. Despite controversy, Deputy Prime Minister and Housing Minister Dr. Jeffrey Handley presented the initiative during the 2026 budget, seeking to reframe the narrative. Dr. Handley stressed that housing is a fundamental right and announced that 320 homes have been completed or are under construction, with 485 first-time homeowners benefiting since 2023, bringing total impact to 805 persons. He urged citizens to honor their financial commitments to ensure more people can access homes and cited the $800,000 monthly loan repayment as a factor limiting further housing construction. Dr. Handley reiterated the government's commitment to providing safe, affordable housing in 2026 and encouraged cooperation from contractors, tradespeople, and homeowners. Coming up in regional news, Antigua and Barbuda announces clarification on visa situation. The details in a moment.
Here are your Horsford's Value Mart IGA Christmas specials.
Running December 11th to December 24th.
Now our Value Club Blue Tag specials. Essential Everyday Shredded and Chunk Cheeses, just $7.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Frozen Waffles, just $9.99. Lender's Bagels, $12.99. Western Oils are $19.99 each. Essential Everyday Breadcrumbs, $7.49. Arm & Hammer deodorant, $8.99. And now our very low weekly
value deals. Quaker Oats, regular and quick, $15.99. Mueller's Jive Pasta, $5.99. Essential Everyday Chunk like Tuna, $3.49. Essential Everyday Salt Plain and Iodized, $4.29. Progress Oat Soup, $13.99. Picoga Toothpaste, $6.99. Shop Smart, Shop Value Mart. Tell them in Spanish.
Sea listo y haga sus compras aquí en Value Mart.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. The National Bank card, so many benefits. All yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way, with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice, nice, nice.
This Christmas is an Ultra Cable Christmas. Win now, win weekly. The Cable is giving you the chance to win a brand new 50-inch smart TV, plus your share of over $25,000 in other fantastic prizes. Perform the qualifying action, and you could be our next lucky winner. To add to the excitement, our winning streak grows with each week. Winners will be announced weekly, so don't miss your chance to win big this season. Stay tuned to our social media pages at The Cable St. Kitts to see how to win weekly. The Cable, keeping you connected, entertained, and rewarded, giving you more where it matters, always.
Time now for regional news. The government of Antigua and Barbuda says clarity has been achieved following high-level talks with the United States on a recent proclamation affecting foreign nationals. Acting on the instructions of Prime Minister Gaston Brown, a senior government representative today met with officials of the United States Department of State to discuss implications of a U.S. proclamation issued on December 16th titled Restricting and Limiting the Entry of Foreign Nationals to Protect the Security of the United States. Government officials said the meeting focused on ensuring continued cooperation between Antigua and Barbuda and the United States while addressing concerns surrounding travel and security. It was confirmed that the process for collecting biometric information from Antiguan and Barbudan citizens will not fundamentally change. Officials said the only adjustment will be the technology used, which will be aligned with U.S. systems. The biometric alignment will apply to all citizens of Antigua and Barbuda, including those by birth, descent, naturalization, or investment. The government expressed appreciation to U.S. officials for what it described as constructive and good faith engagement and for their commitment to maintaining the long-standing cooperative relationship between the two countries. Antigua and Barbuda reaffirmed its respect for the responsibility of the United States to safeguard its national security and pledged continued collaboration to ensure that its systems pose no risk while preserving legitimate travel for its citizens. Officials also clarified the immediate impact on travel and visas. First, all existing and valid U.S. visas issued to holders of Antigua and Barbuda passports will continue to be honored for entry into the United States. This includes all visa categories such as B1, B2, J, and M visas, covering tourist, business, and student travel. Second, no visas issued to nationals of Antigua and Barbuda before December 31st will be revoked. Third, new visa applications submitted after the date will be subject to updated arrangements that are still being discussed with several Caribbean countries, including Antigua and Barbuda. These arrangements relate specifically to the collection of biometric information compatible with U.S. systems. Government officials said they are pleased that immediate concerns have been addressed and confirmed that Antigua and Barbuda will continue to participate in ongoing discussions to ensure strong people-to-people exchanges with the United States. Coming up in international news, the U.S. seizes a second vessel off the coast of Venezuela. We'll have the details when we come back.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So, even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm. because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
In international news, the United States has seized a second vessel in international waters near Venezuela just days after President Donald Trump announced what he described as a total and complete blockade of sanctioned oil tankers entering or leaving the South American nation. U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem confirmed the seizure in a social media post Saturday, sharing video that appears to show helicopters surrounding a vessel at sea. In her statement, Noem said the United States Coast Guard, with support from the Department of War, apprehended a vessel that had last docked in Venezuela. She said the operation targeted the illicit movement of sanctioned oil, which U.S. officials claim is used to fund narco-terrorism in the region. This marks the second interdiction of a vessel in recent weeks and comes amid an expanded U.S. military presence in Latin America. Authorities have not confirmed whether the latest vessel was an oil tanker. A U.S. official told CBS News that the operation followed the same approach used in an earlier seizure near Venezuela, suggesting the action is part of a broader and ongoing enforcement campaign. Officials said the operation was led by the Coast Guard, with a specialized tactical team conducting a right of visit boarding. Multiple federal agencies, including the U.S. Navy, were involved. The Coast Guard declined to comment further, referring inquiries to the White House. Earlier this week, President Trump called for a blockade of all sanctioned oil tankers traveling to or from Venezuela as part of continued pressure on Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The Maduro government has condemned the actions, describing the earlier seizure as robbery and piracy. In a statement, Venezuelan officials called the blockade a violation of international law and accused the United States of attempting to seize the country's resources through what it termed misinformation and manipulation. Saturday's operation follows last week's seizure of a sanctioned 20-year-old oil tanker shortly after it departed a Venezuelan port. U.S. officials say that vessel had been sanctioned by the Treasury Department for its alleged role in an oil smuggling network linked to funding the Iranian military and its regional proxies. The White House has not indicated whether additional seizures are planned, but officials say enforcement efforts will continue. Up next in sports, Cricket West Indies and Caribbean Premier League review 2026 timing for breakout T20 League. Stay tuned.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always, whole life, term life, for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day, through your life's journey, we're here to stay, NCI will protect you all the way. NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always.
Time now for sporting news. Cricket West Indies, in collaboration with the Caribbean Premier League, says the breakout T20 League will not be staged in its originally planned window in 2026. The decision follows a joint review of the regional and international cricket calendar, which officials say is increasingly congested, particularly with preparations underway for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. Despite the scheduling challenge, both organizations say they remain fully committed to the breakout T20 League, which debuted successfully earlier this year and is viewed as a critical part of the region's player development pathway. Chief Executive Officer of Cricket West Indies, Chris Daring, said the league's primary focus is identifying and developing talent, especially players who may fall outside traditional or highly visible pathways. Daring said, quote, While we have not yet identified a suitable window for the Breakout League in 2026, it remains an important pillar of our domestic tournament strategy, end quote. He added that the pause provides an opportunity to reassess the league structure and ensure it aligns effectively with the World Cup cycle. Daring noted that wider scouting, improved data collection, and closer alignment with high-performance systems are necessary to ensure player progression to the senior international level is deliberate and measurable. He also pointed to the heavy demands currently placed on players, with both the under-19 and senior men's teams preparing for upcoming World Cups, stating, quote, "This is an especially demanding period for our players. The Breakout League remains part of our forward planning, but it must have the space to make a meaningful developmental impact and to truly engage fans," end quote. Chief Executive Officer of the Caribbean Premier League, Pete Russell, echoed that commitment, saying the CPL fully supports the competition and its role in strengthening Caribbean cricket. Although a suitable window for 2026 has not yet been secured, Russell said the pause will allow organizers to refine the league's format, timing, and support systems to ensure its long-term viability. Officials say further updates on the execution of the Breakout T20 League will be shared in due course. When we come back, we'll have another look at the stories that made the headlines.
If you're HIV positive or have an STI, having unprotected sex with multiple partners puts them in grave danger. You'll expose every partner and their present and future partners to HIV or another STI. Use a condom every time you have sex. You can live a productive life even if diagnosed with HIV. Remember, early detection is key to your survival. Be responsible, protect yourself and others. Help stop the spread of HIV and other STIs.
Here's a recap of the top stories. Government to launch drive and solarize clean energy initiatives in January. New digital price tracking tools to strengthen consumer protection. And Senior Minister Douglas praises 2026 budget as a blueprint for sustained growth and national development. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.